Some people you meet leave you in awe just by their resilience in the face of adversity, but by their positivity, radiance, and grace. Shaun Sewell is a woman whose story is truly inspiring because, amidst extreme personal challenges surrounding her health, she continues to be radiant with an infectious smile that could brighten the dimmest of rooms. Shaun, who is Jamaican by birth, has survived 2 separate battles with cancer and was happy to share her story with the understanding that life can happen to anyone, and that nobody is truly alone, as we are all united through the challenges life presents. Shaun's first encounter with cancer came at the young age of 32. It began with a thyroid issue where she felt a lump in that area. She was alarmed by the discovery and immediately went to the doctor, where she was told the growth was the beginning stages of a goiter. During a sonogram, the doctor saw something unusual and decided to remove Shaun's entire thyroid gland. After a series of tests was conducted, she was notified that cancer had been detected within the examined tissue. Although the diagnosis was a jolt to her system, Shaun said she was never truly fearful because of her strong faith in God. She maintained her positive outlook throughout her treatment, even though some days were extremely challenging. Removing my thyroid caused fluctuations in my weight, and it also meant that since then, I have to be living on supplements like levothyroxine, or L-troxin, as they call it. So, after they removed the thyroid, and they got tested, and realized it was thyroid cancer, I had to get treatment for it. So, I had to drink a liquid, which was a radioactive iodine treatment, which basically cleared up any remaining cancer cells. After that treatment, I thought after that I was in the clear, and I wouldn't have cancer to contend with again, said Shaun. For 7 years, Shaun enjoyed a cancer-free life. And although she had to remain on medication to supplement for her removed thyroid gland, she put the memories of the ordeal behind her. In 2015, she came across an instructional video on television demonstrating how to conduct self-examinations for breast cancer. Everything was going well until she felt something that put her on instant alert. It wasn't a big mass, but the right breast felt different from the left. I felt at first that maybe the mind was playing games on me, so I just ignored it for a little while. But the more time I kept feeling the breast, I realized that there was just the mass. I was having a conversation with a friend about it, and they told me that I should check it out. So I booked an appointment with the Dr. Dan Hope Radiology Center in Kingston. When I was there, the person conducting the test became puzzled and looked at me and asked me how long I noticed the mass, so I knew it could be something serious. She told me to prepare myself mentally and physically for what was to come, Shaun recalled. She explained how the waiting was agonizing, having her beliefs extremely challenged while being between hope and despair. When her results came, she was given the diagnosis. After the results of the biopsy came back, she was referred to an oncologist, which understandably gave her flashbacks from 7 years prior. She once again leaned heavily on her strong faith and was confident she would again be delivered from the clutches of illness. Shaun was again in a doctor's office, and she was met with news she did not want to hear. The biopsy confirmed that the mass in her breast was cancerous and had already spread to her lymph nodes. So the oncologist immediately laid out her options. The first was a lumpectomy, where they would just remove the lump and save the breast. Another option was a skin-sparing mastectomy, where they would leave the nipple and the skin of the breast and replace the removed tissue with fat from her abdomen. As a method of reconstruction, Shaun chose the latter option. Her treatment plan included chemotherapy before having the skin-sparing mastectomy performed. This mother of one daughter works as a banking advisor and moved to Canada back in 2017. She said during her chemotherapy and subsequent recovery from the surgery, she received overwhelming support from her family, friends, and work colleagues, not emotionally, but in the form of fundraising events such as fish fries, bake sales, and a GoFundMe campaign that helped to offset the lion's share of Sean's expenses. Amazingly, Sean never took time off from work during her chemotherapy, thanks to her caring employers, who supported her by allowing her to rest whenever she felt too fatigued. Sean's experiences with battling two separate types of cancer left her feeling truly inspired and gave her the impetus to write her first book, Twice Battle, Twice Victorious, which was published on June 27. The 70-page book can be found on Amazon in paperback and Kindle versions. Sean said telling her story was important to her because there are so many with a similar story that there is still a lot to fight for. The author stated that she is not a special woman with extraordinary courage, it is simply the result of her faith.
Hey everyone, it's JD. Did you like the video? I did too. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Bye!